Hello, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a part 2 of Black Friday sale recommendations. If you missed my last video, I started it off with like a 5-minute rant about my real feelings on Black Friday, why I have very mixed feelings on Black Friday as a whole. So I won't go into it, but if you missed it, I will link it down below, as well as my first 10 recommendations. I have 10 more recommendations. First 9 are products that I know and love. I've used for either years or all year. I highly recommend them regardless of whether or not they're on sale. They're just fantastic products that happen to be on sale. And product number 10 is a product that I'm personally debating on buying, because it's something that I had in the past when I did bridal makeup that I no longer have, and it's at an extremely good price point. So wait till the end to see the product that I am personally thinking about buying. These first 9 are just fantastic products that I recommend, sale or not. So these first products are going to be sunscreen. And I know it may seem weird to be talking about sunscreens in November, but the reality is you need to wear sunscreen all year long. In fact, in the winter, sometimes it's more important to remember because everyone's harping about sunscreen all summer long, and then the winter comes around, it's cloudy, you're feeling like, oh, I don't really need to worry so much about sunscreen, but you do. Still just as important. And these first 2 are fantastic sunscreens. I have one for more oily skin and I have one for dry skin. So the first is the Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. So this has been popular for years. It's because it has such an incredible consistency if you have oily skin. It's a clear product, and then when you rub it in, it just sort of feels like a really lightweight silicone, and it almost feels like a primer. It does not feel like a sunscreen at all, and it is completely clear. It's oil-free, it smooths the appearance of pores, grips makeup in place, and leaves a velvety soft finish. For me, Unseen Sunscreen is one of those high-end products that does live up to the hype, but it is quite expensive. However, starting on 11/23, so starting the day that this video goes up, it's 20% off the entire site. They make really good body sunscreens. They make a glowy version of a face sunscreen, so lots of different options. Really good sunscreen brand, and it's going to be on sale. So for oily skin, this would be my pick. Now for dry skin, this is a product that was going to be in an upcoming What's New at the Drugstore, but I'm going to include it in this because it's on sale right now. It's the Naturium Dew Glow SPF 50 moisturizer. I'm trying to think if I can think of any other moisturizers that have SPF of 50. Not that I know of. I can't think of any other like combo moisturizer and sunscreen that has anything over an SPF 30. I'm thinking CeraVe, La Roche-Posay, all of the like moisturizer sunscreen combos that I can think of off the top of my head at least have like an SPF of 30 or lower. So I think that's what makes this really unique, is that it's such a high SPF, but it's also a moisturizer. So if you're somebody that gets really overwhelmed by skincare, you don't know what you want to do with your AM skincare, this could be the only product that you use because it's got a really high SPF and it's a moisturizer. This uses all organic filters. They are chemical filters to provide a broad spectrum SPF of 50. It has niacinamide and ascorbic acid to help visibly brighten the complexion. Like I said, this is my dry skin recommendation, specifically dry skin, because it is very hydrating. So it has like a little pump style applicator. Comes out in a white color, almost looks like it's going to be a mineral sunscreen. And then when you first start rubbing it in, it looks like a mineral sunscreen because it kind of keeps that white cast, but it's not, by the way, it's not a mineral sunscreen. It just looks like that as you're rubbing it in because it's a really thick moisturizing formula. But you just keep going with it and it rubs in to give your skin this beautiful dewy finish, and it makes your skin feel so supple and soft. Things that I've learned about this, when I first applied it, I was like, I feel like a grease ball. Like I have combination skin. I feel like this is so heavy on my skin, and I was about to write it off. After you first apply it, it does feel heavy. Like you can feel it on your skin. And if you go straight in with your makeup, it's not gonna be a good situation. You need to give this a solid 10 to 15 minutes to set down. And it sets down to this really beautiful silky texture that does not feel heavy or greasy at all. So within the span of about 15 minutes, I did a 180 on this product, and I've now been using it quite a bit because it's the winter, my skin needs a little bit more hydration, and especially if I'm going with no makeup, I'll wear this all over my face because it just gives your skin a really healthy glow. Next up, Stylovana is doing their Black Friday right now. They do sales throughout the year, so this isn't a huge deal. It's not like these products never go on sale. They do, but we're talking Black Friday, so wanted to mention these because they're 2 of my favorite products. Stylovana is known for a lot of K-beauty brands, Korean beauty brands, and these are two standout products. The first is the Purito BB Cream. You guys have heard me talk about this a lot. This also has protection in it, so this has UVA, UVB protection. I have the shade 27, which is sand beige. This is a very close finish and look as the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, like almost identical in the way that they look and feel. Surprisingly very full coverage for being a BB cream. I prefer this to like the IT Cosmetics CC cream, the e.l.f. CC cream. I prefer this over a lot of Western or American BB and CC creams. If you're looking for that type of product, definitely check out K-beauty brands because they are where BB creams originated and I feel like they do it best. The other K-beauty product that I have to mention because it was a discovery for me this year when I did a roundup of every tubing mascara on the market, tried them all, and this was one of my top favorites. It is the Heimish Mascara. This is also on Stylovana. Both of these are, I want to say 38 to 40% off. It like fluctuates. I don't really know how their system works. I want to say this is like $13 or $14 on Amazon, and on Stylovana right now it's $7. So it's a good deal. This is a tubing mascara, and if you don't know what I mean by tubing mascara, it's when each lash is wrapped in a polymer rather than like painted on like a traditional mascara. And the benefit of that is that it does not smudge or flake at all throughout the day, and then it washes off in tubes. It kind of like comes off as if you have rubber on your eyelashes with just a little bit of warm water. So it's really easy removal, no raccoon eyes. Like I said, this one has a curved wand. It's the mascara I'm wearing today. You can really build this up as much as you want and it dries down completely. Once it dries down completely, I like to give it a little tap, tap, tap with my eyelash curler just to really lift the lashes. And because it is so dry at that point, they stay put for the rest of the day. Right, taking it back to skincare, this is another product you won't be surprised about. It is my #1 favorite hyaluronic acid out of every hyaluronic acid I've tried, and I've tried a lot. It is simply the best one in my humble opinion, but it's the Inky List Hyaluronic Acid. I picked this up during the Sephora sale. It is just a very no frills basic hyaluronic acid, which of all skincare products that you're gonna splurge on, this is not the one to splurge on. Most hyaluronic acids are created very similarly, and it's not the trickiest ingredient to work with. Like, for example, vitamin C is a lot trickier to keep shelf stable, and that's an area where you can justify spending a little bit more. Hyaluronic acid, not so much. And this is a non-sticky formula. Like, for example, the ordinary hyaluronic acid is really good too, but it has this kind of like stick to it. If you've tried it, you know what I mean, that this one does not have. It's a very thin water-like formula that just really soaks into the skin. It is 25% off. The entire Inky List website is 25% off. So that puts this around the $6 price point. So if you're in the market for one, highly recommend this one. All right, next up is a lip liner that made it into a recent dupe video of mine where we did some quick math and realized that this was actually cheaper than the Revlon one per ounce. And it is the MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl. This had 4 times the amount of product as the Revlon lip liner in Nude, which is what I got in order to dupe this product, but it's not really a dupe if you're paying more money for the low-end product. Granted, Revlon is retractable. This one is a true pencil, so you're maybe losing some product in the sharpening process, but regardless, worst case scenario, they're the same price, and this is a fantastic product. Like I said, this is the MAC Lip Pencil in Whirl. It is one of the most usable, beautiful colors, and it's just great for an everyday lip. You can wear this with like a brownie nude, with a pinky nude. This can take whatever shape you want it to take. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And I would say if you're the type to wear a different lip liner every single day, that's when it makes sense to buy the cheaper alternatives that come with a lot less product because you're not gonna go through any of them. But if you're a one lip liner type of person and you just need a good nude lip liner and you're gonna wear it every single day and go through it, I feel like this is a better investment. So starting on $11.22, these MAC lip liners are 30% off. These are really reasonably priced given the amount of product that you're getting to begin with. But now that they're 30% off, it's kind of a no-brainer. Okay, next up is an eyeshadow palette I've had for years. It's very beat up, but I continue to reach for it because the colors are so beautiful. So the one I'm wearing today, and it is the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. Like I said, mine's pretty beat up, but I'm wearing this shade through my crease and this shade all over my lid. I love this lid shade so much. It's like the perfect warm, look at that. The perfect, and look at that pigment. I just barely dipped my finger in there. The perfect like burnt orange, warm, bronzy gorgeousness. So this is regularly $20, which is pretty pricey, but it comes with a lot of shades and the quality is excellent. You're getting 12 decently sized shadows in here. However, this palette and all of the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes are on sale right now. So this one's $12. Which is a steal. All right, next up, unfortunately, I don't have the shade that I wanted to talk about specifically, but this formula is incredible. It is a matte lipstick formula and one of my favorite products of 2022. It's been in one of my recap best of 2022 videos. It will be in my end of year recap best of 2022, but it is the Milani matte lipsticks. This one is the shade Pleasure, which is probably my second favorite shade of the collection. This is good if you like more of like a brownie true nude. But the shade Peony is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. I'll link a video where I'm talking about it or showing it in the description box below if you want to see it in action. But it is just this perfect pink shade. This is just a really great matte lipstick formula that's not drying. And this will not be the last time you hear about it. So 30% off. The shade Pleasure and Peony are my top pick. And then kind of going off of that, the Milani lip glosses are also on sale. I compared these recently to the Fenty lip gloss formula in a dupe video, and the ingredients are so similar. This is 30% off. I want to say they retail for $10 and now they're $6.99. So another really great option. I have the shade Champagne, which I want to say is unfortunately sold out. But this is just such a juicy, beautiful formula that I have raved about for years now. And last but not least, product number 10 is the one I told you about that is in my cart right now. I shared it on Instagram because I thought it was just such a great deal for a set of products that I personally have loved for a long time. I will put a picture over here, but it is the Benefit Face Trio. It's like a limited edition face trio where there's a full-size Hoola bronzer, a full-size Terra blush, and a full-size highlighter. Now, one Hoola bronzer retails for $32, and you get the entire set of a full-size Hoola bronzer as well as a full-size blush and a full-size highlighter for $25. That comes out to about $8 per full-sized product, which is even better than some drugstore prices. And I had a lot of Benefit cheek products in my bridal kit back in the day that I no longer have. And so this is definitely a palette I'm thinking about picking up because I love having those 3-in-1 compact travel options, and this deal is so incredible. At first I thought it was like a typo because in the same sale, you can get the Hoola bronzer for $23 on sale. And you get a Hoola bronzer plus 2 other full-size products for $25. It's like, why would anyone just buy the Hoola bronzer? I don't know. So I had to share that because I truly love those cheek products. Those are some high-end products that I really do love. And the price is fantastic. That is product number 10. So I really hope you guys found this helpful. I've personally watched a lot of Black Friday videos and I feel very overwhelmed by them. I feel like I don't know where to start. So hopefully keeping it down to 10 products makes it a little bit more manageable. So this video is gonna go live on Wednesday. I'm gonna be out of town visiting family starting on Thursday. We're actually leaving on Thursday and then coming back Sunday. So there's not gonna be a video on Friday, but then I will see you guys the following Wednesday. So I hope that you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this community. It means the world to me. I feel like I get more sentimental towards the end of the year. It's just that time of year makes me really reflect and think back on everything. And I'm just so grateful that you guys are wanting to listen to me talk because sometimes I don't know why. But give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.